Hi there, everybody. It is Sandy Bacus here, Sandy B. Stitcher, and I missed last Sunday. I hadn't been doing a whole lot of stitching, and I was very, very busy, as I have been this week too. And so I apologize, but I am going to get this in tonight. It is, I don't know exactly what time it is. It's 8:10. So it's getting late, but I decided I was going to get this in. Um, been busy, trying to help out my brother. I've been driving him into Fairview, which is takes me about 15 minutes to get to his house, and then it's probably another close to half an hour to get to Fairview Hospital. And the cancer center is right across the street from there. And that's in Fairview Park, Ohio, which is just outside of Cleveland. And he's been going for infusion treatments for magnesium and potassium and sometimes fluids, but he doesn't have to go this Tuesday. So things are looking up, and he's just still very, very weak. And so I'm just hoping and praying that he continues to eat a little more each day and that he'll start to get his strength back. Um, and then it just seems like I always have something else going on. I went to the pain management doctor last week. He changed my medication so that I'm taking an anti-inflammatory in the morning, the tramadol, which is a low-scale opioid, in the afternoon, and then a muscle relaxer at bedtime. And the anti-inflammatory has really helped my pain. And it's not gone, but it's a lot less than it was, which is a really good thing. I still have some problems walking, using my cane, and that's mostly because of balance. I too have to get my body strengthened up. I need to start doing some type of exercise, and if I can, to try to walk more. Um, and but I'll get there. It's just going to take a little while. And then just busy trying to do things, go to see Bob, try to take care of paperwork in my house. I've got a mess behind me because these cabinets back here, um, they put a drain in underneath them, and they have been mildewing in the cabinets. No mold. My cleaning lady and I went through all the cabinets. We took everything out of the bottom, and there is no mold, thank goodness. So I'm letting them dry out uh, really good, and then we'll start and wiping the mildew off of the bottoms. And in fact, we took the bottoms out, and we're letting that all dry out really, really good. And then a lot of stuff I'm going to start throwing away. A lot of it was my husband's stuff. He had VHS tapes, tons of CDs. So I'm going through all that. Most of it is World War II movies, which I don't have any interest for. I do have a VHS player, so I could watch them if I wanted to, but I'm not too interested in the World War II movies. And besides, I've probably seen all of them. And the CDs, I don't even have anything to play CDs on right now. So um, it's just going through it and clearing it out. And it's something that I feel really funny about, throwing stuff away, but I don't think anybody else is going to want this stuff either. So just clearing it out. And Let's see, what else? I guess that's about it. Oh, I did wear my wig to church this morning. I'll show you my wig. I had to take it off because it was, I'm not used to having something on my head and all that hair. And so this is my wig, and it has bangs here in the front that you kind of push off to the side. And I can't, let me put it in this hand so I can hold it up. And it has the longer hair, which is, this is how I used to wear my hair. And except I never had this much hair. And it's the kind that has the, what's in style now is the dark roots. And so everybody liked it at church. I went to church this morning, and then some of us went out to breakfast, some of us ladies. Most of the, well, I won't say most. There was one husband with us. So that one lady had her husband at church. There was another lady who, or another couple that I think they may have husbands, but the husbands don't come to church. And then there was a few of widows, and then me. I'm not a widow, but I'm without my husband since he is in the nursing home. And I got my hair cut off really, really short, so it would be easier to wear the wig. And I'm just going to have to keep trying the wig and see if I can get used to it. I didn't realize it was going to be as long as it was because it comes down here. And I thought it was going to be farther up here. It's hard to tell when you're looking at pictures. Anyways, I'm going to show you some stitching. About time, right? I don't know if I've showed these anytime in recent history, but I'm going to show this group to you now. This was the next 5 that I pulled out of my bin. And this one is called God's Love. And I purchased this at the cross stitch shop that's uptown. And it's by Imaginating. And I love all those colors. And I think I may have shown this to you sometime here recently. And the fabric is a 14 count Aida. And it's like a almost a yellowy color. And the stuff's all wrinkled, and I apologize for that. And I apologize for the fact that I can't really hold things up really well, but I'm going to do my best. So here is this one. And those blues are just absolutely beautiful. And the last time I stitched on this, I was starting to go down here. So there'll be a lot of fill in here to go down the rows and or columns, and then I have the words to fill in there, but it's gonna be a beautiful one. And I keep telling my granddaughter that I need to work on fully finishing some of the things that I have stitched that are up there in a box. And since my back is feeling a little bit better, I'm hoping to be able to soon. And the other thing is that the pain management doctor is setting me up to get the nerves burned in the back there, since those pain injections didn't really help all that much. And he was going to try to get me in the next 2 weeks. And then he'll do one side, and then 2 weeks later, he'll do the other side. So if I can get to where I could be pain-free, that would be wonderful, because I have not been totally pain-free for an entire day since December. So I am looking forward to that and being able to do some things. I have not stitched much. I got something caught in here, cat hair or something, I don't know. Some kind of a thread. But I've not been stitching that much because I've been super, super busy. And I was trying to do some reading. And, you know, there's only so many hours in the day, and I get tired today I went to church, we went to breakfast or brunch, and when I left there, I went straight to the Huron where the nursing home is. I didn't spend much time with Bob, maybe about a half hour, because I'm going to be going back there tomorrow. Because tomorrow's his 76th birthday. So his brother-in-law and I are going to go, and we're going to try to take him out of the nursing home again and take him. He wants to Wendy's, so we'll go through the drive-through at Wendy's and get him something to eat, and maybe just take a little ride, and then we will take him back to the nursing home. All right, this is another Imaginating. This chart was a gift to me from a good cross-stitching friend, and it's another beautiful one, and it's called Peace Angel. And these Imaginating charts, the colors in them are just, they're wonderful. And I'm doing that other one called Free Kittens that's almost done. Now this one, I just barely started on it. And again, this is 14 count Aida. And it is, I don't remember what the color is, but it's what's the word I want to say? Where they've colored it, it has different colors on it. You can see that there's more of a darker color up in the top, and then it fades down. But that's where I'm at with it. And I look forward to stitching on this some more. I've been trying to, after the last video, I got out, boy, this itchy nose stuff when you're having a video, it's a thing. I got out my Hade, the mini Mount Cabin home, and I did quite a bit of stitching on that. And haven't really, I did put it away, but I have some other stuff over there to stitch on, but I just haven't done a whole heck of a lot of stitching. Okay, next. This one is really, really cute. This was also a gift. And I think this was a kit that my daughter and granddaughters got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. It is the Dimensions Gold Collection Petites. And it's teacups. And this is really, really pretty. And this is on a blue 14 count. I believe it's 14 count. Let's see, I change out the material on a lot of these. This said it was 18 count, but I'm pretty sure this is 14 count, so I probably changed out the material. Yeah, because it said 18 count white Aida. This isn't white, it's blue. And this is where I'm at with this. Do I have it right side up? No. I have it upside down. Leave it to me. There we go. That looks a little... Now, I do have some threads hanging there in the way, but hopefully you can see that okay. Very pretty. And I think the last time that I was working on it, I was working on the... I finished up some of the blue in the one cup, and I was working on the cup below that. And then eventually I'll get to getting more of that done. Okay. I hope that all of you are doing well and you're having a wonderful summer. And if anybody is on the other side of the world watching, I hope you're having a wonderful winter. Okay, next we have a Vickery collection. And I think the last time I showed you a Vickery collection, it was from, it was called Route 66. This one is called General Store. And this is General Store. And there's a lot of details and color in this one. And it's, well, try to get the glare out of there. And it's very, very pretty. And again, this is 14 count. And I think this is maybe like a oatmeal. It's the thicker Aida. And so sometimes with these thicker Aidas, I don't stitch on these as long because my fingers tend to get sore. Let's see if I can get this up here so you can see it. Hope it's in there. I know it's got a crease going right down through there. I used to, before I had all these problems, I used to iron each one I was going to show. That's not happening. But they'll get ironed when they're done before I go to wash and iron them before I do whatever it is I end up doing with them. Okay, let me stick this back in here. If I put each one of these back into the folder, then it is easier for me to get it put away and keep track of this stuff, which is one of my issues because unfortunately, when I've been working on something and I'm ready to work on something else, I am usually so done with whatever it was I was working on that I just take it over, I set it on the coffee table, and take the floss over there and set it down, and then I pull out something else and stuff piles up on the coffee table. In fact, when I show you this last one, I'm going to pick the tablet up and I'm going to kind of move it over and show you this mess that's on my counter back here. And that's just floss. Plus I have tons of floss upstairs. All right, this next one, this is a Hade. And this is Mini Victorian Garden. It's a small picture, but there it is. And this one, I haven't looked at this in quite a long time, and I don't think there's much done on it, if anything. I'm going to have to just look here and see. Oh, yeah, I guess I did do some on it. And let's see, I think that this would be the top. And on these big ones like this, I always start in the upper left-hand corner, and I'll go across for a bit, and then I'll work down for a bit, and then I'll go across for a bit, and then I'll go down for a bit, and then I start trying to fill in down through the middle as I go. So this is, really doesn't look like much of anything because this is this upper left-hand corner, so it's just this dark stuff up here. So hopefully when I pick this up again, it will see some better stuff. And this is 14 count. In fact, I put the sticker on here. This is 14 count ivory Aida. And and I saw there was some questions at some point on, I think they were on the Pattern Keeper Facebook group, and somebody was saying something about doing that they were having trouble with 25 count. And I did buy some of the 25 count uh, it has the squares printed on it. Can't think of the right words anymore. COVID just really did me in. But it'll come to me later when I don't need it. But because I was going to try doing 1/1 on the 25 count, and I don't know that that's going to happen. And last time I had said that I had that one, the family Quaker, that that my friend had sent me. Oh, here's the thread that goes in there. Had sent me the linen, and that I found that I couldn't do it, and I was going to offer it to her first, and she has said that she would love to do it. So I have made a copy of that chart back when I first started it, and so I'm going to send her the original chart, and I don't feel bad about keeping a copy because I paid for it and I'm gifting it back to her. And so I am going to, because I love the chart, and so I am going to restart it again on either 14 or 16 count. I have to look at what fabrics I have upstairs. I had bought quite a bit of fabric a few years ago, and so I'm trying to use up all the fabric that I got. And so I'm going to restart it and do it, and she's going to finish the one that I had started. And she said she loved the colors in it, and so I will gladly get that to her. I haven't sent it out yet because I'm slow. That's all I can say, is I am slow, and I don't I try to get things. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to pick this tablet up, and bear with me here a minute so that you can you see all that? I have boxes of floss over there, plastic boxes. On the very end, there's pink boxes. Those are knitting projects that I ordered from one of those where they send you something every month. And I had to cancel it because I had just started getting those when I got sick. And I have 3 of them over there, and I had started one of them. They send you the yarn, the directions, the needles, everything that you need for the project is in the box. And I canceled it because I didn't know that I was going to be able to keep up with it after I got sick. And I thought, I don't need a whole year's worth of knitting projects sitting here. I've already got tons of yarn upstairs for crochet projects that I got behind on. And I have a Afghan. It's not going to be a huge Afghan. It's more, I planned it to be more like a lap blanket. And have worked on that. I got it out. I have it sitting near my chair, and every so often I'll pick it up and I'll put some stitches in it. It's just now I can't remember. I think I'm doing a double crochet on it. Can't remember right now. Brain again. COVID, what it does to you. But anyways, I've got a lot of my floss over there, so it's easily accessible to me rather than having to go upstairs. And I have a ton of projects up there that are either they're kitted up, they're in the bags, they're all ready to go with the fabric and everything. Some of them are just pile of charts that I have to get kitted, and I will hopefully get back to a normal kind of a life where I can get more done and keep track of things that I need to. I don't know. I don't know what normal is anymore. But I hope that everybody, as I said, is having a really good summer. If I say things that are a little off the wall, or if I am talking about something and I use the wrong words or whatever, bear with me. It's what COVID did to my brain, and it upsets me sometimes when I can't think of the right words. But I'm told that eventually that will go away. It's like a fog in your brain, and but I'm told it'll go away, and I hope it goes away sooner rather than later. And I've also been told that when you have chronic pain that is really, really bad, which mine has been at times where I just have thought, oh my gosh, I just can't take it anymore. Um, that sometimes can cause your brain to misfire or whatever. But I guess that's about all I have, unless I just keep rambling. So I'm going to let you all go, and I am going to again send out hugs to everybody, send my love out to everybody. Hope everybody is doing wonderful, and I am continuing to improve, which really makes me feel good. And I'm hoping that I get back to my normal, whatever my normal used to be. And I hope you're all well and stay well. And so take care, and I will hopefully see you all next Sunday. So, bye bye.